All right, good morning, boys, and what is up? Today is Tuesday, July 21st. We ended up making around $6,000 across our funded accounts today. Pretty simple. Unfortunately, I did hit daily loss limit on Top Step and Alpha, meaning my accounts with Top Step are up $20 now, so break even. My Alpha accounts are at $1,000 balance, so those are very recoverable. Hopefully, I could bring those back to 2.5K before I take a payout at least. Take a few payouts with them. Oh, you're good, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Trade recap doesn't matter. Trust. Staying at my boy's crib right now. You guys know Alex.
What up, fam?
Little trade recap for you guys. So we did end up making $850 on all of my funded next accounts. So those are at 2.2K. So I just need one more trading day on those, and I secure a payout with funded next, and hopefully Alpha, and that would be like 10K on the week. And I also passed my Lucid Max accounts. So I'm back on Lucid trading. I was like low-key retired from Lucid for a bit, and now I'm back on Lucid. So it's actually so exciting to actually trade them again, bro. I haven't fucking gotten a payout with Lucid since April, since they moved me to live, bro. Because they moved me to live, I blew the accounts, and I've been stuck on the Lucid evals forever. So I finally was able to prioritize the accounts, because it's hard to prioritize evals because then you don't make as much money. So I've been prioritizing my actual fundeds, and I prioritize my evals for once, just because the Lucid Max accounts are so good. And I was prioritizing my Alpha Future Premium accounts, and then they got rid of the plans. So what does that tell you about the prop firm compared to Lucid? It tells you Lucid is the fucking GOAT, right? So long story short, coming to market open, I did expect price to dump the way it did, but my bias was bullish to the daily gap. So I wanted this daily gap to get tapped into, and then I had this 4-hour mark below us, and this is the exact scenario I wanted to play out, was daily to 4-hour, right? That's what I want to see happen. And if we take a look at price, we could see pre-market, we are currently doing a couple things. We are respecting this 15-minute bullish gap. We are also holding OTE of this bullish range. We are also respecting this 1-hour order block, creating a bullish structure shift right here on the hourly, telling us that price is somewhat bullish to these highs, right? I don't know why I said structure shift. That's not even a word. I think I meant a change in state and delivery. Structure shift, like what the fuck? Change in state and delivery. I don't know why those words just came out of my mouth. You guys know I'm brain dead right now. But we also had an SMT at London and midnight open. Take a look at Nasdaq. London lows remained unswept. Take a look at ES. We swept London and tapped midnight open pre-market, telling us that what? Now there's a bullish SMT at this unfilled 4-hour gap. We have these highs, which is low resistance liquidity, resting above us, and we still have that daily unfilled gap. So those are my draws. Very simple, very obvious. If you guys are not in the free Discord, I'm literally telling you, like, it is literally free daily buys and free draws every day. For those of you guys that are in the free Discord, leave a comment vouching for me. I'm not selling you anything. I'm literally trying to help you. I'm literally trying to help as many people as possible, because when I was unprofitable, I spent all my time learning on YouTube for free, and that was my goal, to help people to learn from YouTube. So now my journey and my goal is to help people for free on YouTube, right? Obviously, I can't teach people the way I teach people one-on-one through YouTube, but if I could change someone's life through all these YouTube videos, then I will 100% put my effort in every day to do that, right? Holy Diddy candles to the upside, fuck. But
Oh my diddler.
you saw that shit? Yeah, like
Yes.
70-point candle. You think Trump tweeted something, or is this an actual, like...
I knew I should have long that. I'm kidding. I could have just felt it.
I should have long that, bro. Fuck.
I should have been in that.
But we take a look at price, we can see we tapped into this 15-minute gap right here, which is also a 5-minute gap. So we had this 5-minute gap marked out. We can see price pushed lower, created a 15-minute gap right at 9:15. 9:15 swept these lows, tapped into that gap by literally 1 point. It doesn't matter if it's 1 point or 15 points. If price taps into an imbalance, the imbalance was mitigated, and we no longer care for it, right? So we tapped into it, 5-minute nice flip to the upside. It was also a very strong displacement on the 1 minute. I really did not want to enter here. I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted price to just chop around for like 5 minutes. You guys know I usually don't enter till 9:25, but I wanted price to do something like this, bro. and then take out these lows and then push higher. But instead, we just got the entry at 921. Once we pushed so high in this leg, I figured, all right, you know what? If we're rejecting this strong off this 15-minute gap, the odds are we're not going to push any lower. So what I did is I took this trade with one mini. Literally one mini, and that's it. Very light risk to these highs. And then we also had this daily unfilled gap, which, like I said, you guys know how I trade. I use my draw and liquidity for my bias, and then I take an internal high as my TP. Right? So I waited for confirmation at 927. Or sorry, right before 927. At 926 here, I scaled in another mini. Right? So I took one trade here and one trade here. So when I hit TP, instead of making the $500 I was supposed to make, I made an extra $300 off this 15-point move, and I ended up making $850 per account on the day with funded next, right? And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, you guys are not allowed to buy funded next accounts until I get a code with them, right? I'm working on getting a code with them, so don't buy. We are boycotting funded next until I get an affiliate code, and once I get code added with them is when you guys are allowed to trade them. But don't buy accounts until you support me, okay? So in the meantime, simple as trading day, but in the meantime, just stick with any other prop firm, all right? Until I'm obviously kidding. Don't take that seriously. If you guys want to buy accounts, buy accounts. I think they're a great prop firm. I am working on getting a code. I do want a code with them, so I could also give you guys free giveaways and free shit like that. But I'm trading their Rapid Pro accounts. I don't think they're their best accounts. I'm going to look more into their rules with their other accounts, but their payout cap is pretty low on the Rapids. So I am going to look into other account types for you guys and actually see what is the best account for you guys to trade ROI wise, right? Because the pros are pretty expensive too. They're the Rapid Pros. But yeah, pretty simple. What else would I have taken? I'm not going to lie. I liked this short. Right here, this seemed like a pretty obvious short down to this low. Right, 1-to-1 risk reward. Pretty simple. You respect this gap. You respect OTE. You're coming out of a daily. 0.705 respected. Never broke that. You push lower here. You failed to push higher. You do not respect this gap the way you should have. Beautiful trade. The only issue with this is that there was an SMT with ES, but our objective on ES was these lows. Right? So realistically, it's not even a bad short until you take out these lows on ES. Right? So that's why I think shorts to these lows weren't pretty. They weren't the best trades. And that's why there was probably a really bad delivery towards it, is because there was such a bullish SMT holding price up. Right? And because of that, this short would have worked out to this internal low, but I would not have taken it to this final draw simply because of all the bullish SMTs in place with price structurally as well. Right? So this short was clean. This long was clean. Besides that, honestly, I think this short was nice. Down to these lows. That's it. That's it. 3 valid trades for the day. Right? Simple as that. You don't need to overcomplicate it. All you guys need is 3 good trades a week, and you can get weekly payouts. I just don't think you guys understand that. That's all you need. Right? So I hope you guys all have a blessed day. I hope you guys all learned something new. If you don't want free sauce, don't join the free Discord. Like, I'm just letting you guys know, I literally just give daily bias in there for free every day. So I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you boys tomorrow. Peace out.